My ex-husband wants me to watch his newborn child for 2 months while his new wife is recovering because I already have experience. The text came at 11:47 p.m. on a Tuesday. Need to talk. Emergency with Cassandra and the baby. I hadn't heard from Ethan in 2 years. Not since the divorce was finalized and he married his 23-year-old assistant 3 weeks later. The same assistant he swore was just a colleague when I found her thong in our bedroom. I almost deleted it. Then the phone rang. "Please don't hang up," he said immediately. His voice was different, desperate. "What do you want?" Cassandra had complications during delivery. She's in a coma. I sat up in bed. "I'm sorry to hear that. The baby needs someone experienced. You raised our girls practically alone while I traveled. You know what you're doing." The audacity made my jaw drop. "You want me to watch the child you had with the woman you cheated on me with? It's just for 2 months, until she recovers. Hire a nanny." I did. 3 of them quit already. That should have been my first warning. The baby, she's difficult, cries constantly, won't take a bottle from anyone. The doctors can't find anything wrong. Still not my problem. "I'll pay you $50,000. I paused. My daughter Olivia's college tuition was due next month. Cash. Up front. Deal. The next morning, Ethan showed up at my door holding a car seat. The baby inside was beautiful. Dark hair like Cassandra's. Ethan's green eyes. But something felt off immediately. She wasn't crying. She was completely silent, staring at me with an intensity that made my skin crawl. "This is Madeline," Ethan said, setting down 3 enormous bags. "She's 8 weeks old." I reached for her, and the moment my fingers touched the car seat handle, Madeline smiled. Not a normal baby smile. Something deliberate, knowing. "Thank God," Ethan exhaled. "She hasn't smiled since..." He stopped himself. "Since what?" "Since Cassandra went into the coma." He left quickly. Too quickly, shoving an envelope of cash at me and practically running to his car. I should have asked more questions. Should have demanded answers about why 3 nannies quit. Should have wondered why a newborn would stop smiling the exact moment her mother fell unconscious. That first night was normal. Madeline took her bottle, slept for 3-hour stretches, made typical baby sounds. I started to think maybe Ethan had exaggerated. Then I found the notebook. It was tucked inside the diaper bag, underneath a false bottom I discovered while searching for wipes. Cassandra's handwriting filled every page, getting more frantic as it went on. She knows things. Sees things. The ultrasound tech went pale, said she'd never seen a fetus track movement like that. She scratched me from inside. "The doctors don't believe me. The last entry was dated the day before delivery. I'm scared of my own baby. God help me, I want her out, but I don't want her born." I looked up from the notebook. Madeline was awake in her bassinet, watching me read. She wasn't crying, wasn't moving, just staring with those green eyes that suddenly seemed much too aware for an 8-week-old. That's when I noticed the baby monitor on the dresser. The one Ethan hadn't mentioned, the one that was unplugged. I plugged it in out of curiosity. The parent unit was still paired. The screen flickered to life, showing not Madeline's nursery at my house, but a hospital room. Cassandra was there, unconscious, hooked to machines. But she wasn't alone. Someone was sitting in the chair beside her bed. Someone in a dark coat with their back to the camera. They were holding her hand, whispering something I couldn't quite hear. The figure turned slightly, and I saw the profile. It was my mother. My mother who'd been dead for 5 years. I couldn't fit what happens next in this short video. Watch the rest down below.